Today we're at Hartland Village between Fleet and Farnborough in Hampshire. What's now a beautiful village was once an iconic site of British engineering. But before we talk about the future, it's time for a history lesson. Hartland was once home to the catchily titled National Gas Turbine Establishment. Conceived in the run-up to World War II, it was one of a number of top-secret locations used to research and design jet engines. As computers developed, it became cheaper, faster and easier to develop engines based on computer simulations. And sadly, the facility closed in 2000.
We started looking at the site when it had permission for the logistics warehouse. That use did raise a number of concerns with our local residents as well as our councillors about the impact on traffic, particularly heavy goods vehicles on the local roads. Soon after that, we started conversations with Berkeley St Edwards about the alternative use of the site for a residential development for 1,500 homes.
Before we started to consider what the master plan might comprise, we, as we often do on large regeneration schemes, engaged enthusiastically with a number of local interested parties. That may have been Farnborough Airport, other businesses in the local area, residents, Fleet Ponds, local authority and the various departments that they had. And it's through that consultation process, discussion, deliberation, that we were able to start to ferment the basis of what became our master plan for the development.
We liked the idea and vision of Berkeley St Edwards to create a really good, sustainable neighbourhood. And we worked on plans together on how this could come forward and provide the homes which we were looking for the local plan, but create a really sustainable neighbourhood.
Which then went to committee and I'm pleased to say got approved in 2018. So what's a village? A village is about having a heart. You'll recognise it as a high street, places you can go to get things done or get things purchased, shops, dry cleaners, etc, etc. We will have all of that here across 20,000 square feet, along with a brand new school for 360 children. If you come to site, you will see a humpback bridge as you enter. There's no reason for that humpback bridge to be there other than it signifies the fact that you've arrived home, something we invested in early in the process and fundamentally believe in.
It's been a great pleasure working with St Edwards on the landscaping at Hartlands. They're a company that really does believe in placemaking. And at Hartlands, at the centre of it, we've got this new green piazza with alfresco terraces facing the south, which then cascade down to a beautiful new village green, which hosts a pond, bandstand and natural play areas. The village green also hosts a surface water drainage system, which is also planted up for biodiversity to make the landscape great for both wildlife and for people alike.
In addition, we have already delivered a country park, 70-acre country park, which is on the boundary of the site and is open to both the residents here and the local residents within the area. It's providing a fantastic facility for hundreds of people, but it's also taking pressure off specially protected environments in the local area.
What was good about it is we thought we could make it part of the council's vision for a green grid. The green grid would be a network of footpaths and cycleways crossing over the district, linking key locations and destinations.
To make a proper community, it relies on two key fundamental things: the material fabric and the social fabric. With regards to the social fabric, we've invested significant amount of time and effort in bringing that into reality, and I'm pleased to say we have a wonderful community engagement officer dedicated to this development.
A community plan is a structured approach to bringing people together and creating a strong community. It's designed by the residents themselves and funded by St Edwards. Today at Hartland we've got the annual summer barbecue. It's just one of our many events that we run throughout the year. We arrange these events so that residents actually get to make friends and get to know each other.
First event we went to was the Easter egg hunt, which was really good for the kids. You know, it just made us feel really welcome just as we moved in.
Good events, and I'm really pleased that the developers have invested in that because it gets us all together like you're seeing here today. I think it's quite difficult sometimes when you move into a new place and you don't know your neighbours.
The focus is very heavily on diversity and inclusion. We do loads of social events and lots of health and wellbeing events as well.
Sergi and the committee, which I'm a part of, all organise different cultural events. Diwali, Chinese New Year, Eid, Christmas. All of the events are absolutely fantastic. None of them are my favourite, to be honest with you. They're all brilliant.
We moved here at Hartland really for the community spirit, and that's certainly what we've got here.
So I've been on Hartland Village coming up to 2 years. My favourite thing is definitely the community spirit. I've got some fantastic neighbours, obviously the surroundings are beautiful.
We also work in partnership with local businesses and charities. Just recently we've welcomed Menstead to Hartland Village. They've taken over the community hub and now it's become a place where they meet on a regular basis. The charity itself brings local men together to do arts and crafts and other activities, and it's really good for mental health awareness as well.
Working with Berkeley St Edwards on Hartland Village has been a really pleasurable experience for us. We've had a really willing partner to explore opportunities for us, and we believe we've created a really good sustainable neighbourhood, and we'd like to use it as a benchmark for future developments which will take place in Hart.